Hi everyone, Alex Tardy here, National Weather Service office in San Diego. Hey, we've got more weather in store, especially Monday and Tuesday of next week. Let's talk about that. Significant precipitation from a slow-moving Pacific storm. The concern for excessive rainfall is primarily Monday and Tuesday of next week. Then there'll be showers, which means intermittent on and off rain, bursts of rain, light rain, Wednesday through Friday of next week. Let's look at the details. Okay, summary, dry Saturday, great news. Some rain works its way back in on Sunday, certainly Sunday evening. Sunday night and Monday, the rain should become widespread and heavy. 2 to 3 inches of rain will accumulate by Monday night along the coast and valleys. Foothills, 3 to 6 inches of rain, locally more. Now, the snow level will start off high. It'll start off around 7,500 feet, 7,500. But it looks like it'll lower when the frontal band comes through Monday night and Tuesday morning. Flood watch has been issued because of these rainfall totals expected and because the rainfall rates could be excessive on Monday and Monday night. So keep that in mind. We will see some gusty south winds ahead of the storm. And like I mentioned, showers continue the rest of the week, Wednesday through Friday. Different storm system, not the atmospheric river. Cold air comes down from the north, so it gets unstable, lower snow levels, but still showery with bursts of rain aggravating the wet conditions we have. Drier weather is in the cards potentially for next weekend. So that's how it looks right now. Okay, here's the outlook for the next several days. Our concern is Monday, Tuesday, Sunday night through Tuesday morning for excessive rainfall. That's why it's painted red. Snow levels will be high, but then come down on Tuesday behind a cold front. Then we turn to showery weather the rest of the week. Okay, let's look back at some of the rain that we just had, February 1st and 2nd. This has allowed our grounds to be saturated again. So widespread 1 to 2 inches of rains occurred in the Riverside Mountains, in the San Diego Mountains as shown here, and even the San Bernardino, San Gabriel Mountains as shown here. Now on the coast, the rain was similar. Most places received an inch to as much as an inch and a half. There were some pockets of heavy rain around Seal Beach and Huntington Beach, and then also near Encinitas as shown here. San Diego area, most areas had around an inch up to almost an inch and a half. This is a different view, and this allows us to gather private weather stations as well. So you can see here that I got an arrow pointed to Huntington Beach, Seal Beach, where over 3 inches of rain occurred. Yes, it was locally heavy. That's the type of rain we can see in these atmospheric rivers, and it's hard to pinpoint where it'll be. Literally, one town will have 3 inches of rain in a few hours, another town might only have an inch. Take a look at your location here. This data is available publicly, weather.gov San Diego. All right, here's a map of the big picture of things for California. Take a look at the amount of rain, especially central Southern California, over the next several days that's forecast. When you look at Southwest California, our region, you can see there's some areas that really stand out with 3 to 6 inches along the foothill areas. But take a look at the San Gabriels and parts of Cajon Pass. That's excessive rain for just a couple days, Sunday night through Tuesday. Most urban areas along the coast and valleys, 3 to 4 inches. And in our deserts, even up to around an inch. That's why there's an excessive rainfall outlook for starting early Monday into Monday night, with the most concern being coastal areas up until our foothills. That lasts into Tuesday, even though it's less of a threat because the atmospheric river starts to weaken. Okay, we're also going to see some river flooding. So this is something to keep a close eye on if you're in a low-lying area or riverbed. These plots are available at weather.gov. This is showing the San Diego River going over flood stage. Snow. It's not a big snow producer. It starts off mild, 7,500 feet. We're battling the rain and snow mix, and then it should come down Monday night and Tuesday. So a lot of this snowfall won't occur until the latter part of the storm Tuesday and into early Wednesday. This is an atmospheric river and it's slow moving, okay, and it's pumping up a lot of moisture and wind, and that's what an atmospheric river is. So it first blows into central California as shown here Sunday afternoon, and then it starts to break apart a little bit and shift into our region Sunday night and early Monday. On Monday, it's right on top of us as shown here. So we're right in that plume of moisture coming up out of the tropics, pointed right into Southwest California. It doesn't seem to go far as we go into Monday night and Tuesday. It weakens and we get more on the back side of it, but we're still in the rain plume. So the slow moving storm could bring rain into Tuesday as well. Now, why is it slow moving? Well, the storm is breaking off, but sitting within the jet stream, waiting for more energy to push it along. Okay, and big upper level low pressure sits off the East Pacific, the West Coast, California coast, pumping that southwest flow of moisture up. You can see it becomes even sharper as we move from Sunday into Monday. And that is a sign of it slowing down and stalling along the coast. When we get into Monday and Tuesday, the storm gets much closer, and then eventually by early Wednesday moves right over top of us. And so by Wednesday, the atmospheric river will be pushed away, and on Tuesday, it'll be just along the Mexico border as the main storm system acts to push this slowly east. Okay, a lot of this rain is beneficial, but it's just too much at once. Most of our mountain regions are only about 50% of where they should be this time of year. We've made big progress after the storm January 22nd, but we still got a ways to go, and it looks like this storm will do it. If you look just at California alone, you can see Sierra Nevada much below normal precipitation all the way into Southern California. So a slow start to the year for sure. And we're starting to make up for it, and this storm looks like it'll put us in good shape for most areas up around average, but too much at once. Some climate data for San Diego, speaking of too much at once. So San Diego received 9/10 of an inch of rain February 1st and 2nd. Now, normally in February, it's our wettest month, okay, but we're almost halfway there already. The rain since October 1, the water year, 5.88. If you compare it to last year, you can see we're still 2 inches behind. But the forecast is 2+ inches. So we're going to catch up to last year, finally. And then for January, 3.65, most of that occurring in one single day, number 4th wettest day in San Diego. The outlook, okay, different storm system comes in the latter half of the week, Thursday, Friday. So we're still going to keep showery, wet weather and cool conditions. Whether that continues into the following Saturday is uncertain. What is more likely is that once we get on the back edge of that cold air later next week, we finally see a drying trend starting February 10th, as indicated here. Finally, one last slide for you here. Jet stream, Sunday through Wednesday, extended across the entire Pacific Ocean like we saw in late January. You can see a buckle in the jet stream that sends this slower, deep moisture plume into Southern California as shown here. It takes a while for it to leave too, and that's why prolonged precipitation between late Sunday into Wednesday. These are the highlights. Have a great, safe weekend. Saturday is the day to prepare for the rain. Check debris around your house. Check the storm drains. Check your rain gutters. That's a lot of water predicted, okay, for this area. Be safe. Thank you, everyone.